Hi everyone, my name is KDR. Today onwards we teach math concepts in a simple way. Our main motive is to help students who are pacing in to understand the math concepts in their academic classes or in competitive classes. We will definitely help you in your math learning process in a simple way. We will teach from basic to advanced level with different shortcuts. If you follow my classes regularly, you will understand math concepts easily at your home. If the roots of the plant are strong, then the plant will grow strongly. As well as, if you learn basic math concepts effectively, you will succeed in your math journey. Let's start our first topic, numbers. What is numbers? Numbers are symbols we use regularly for count, measure and label things. We have to learn these first because they help you to understand the world in a clear and simple way, and they become visible in many ways in our daily life, like time, age and quantity. Here are some examples for using numbers in day-to-day life. The first one is counting. Counting fruits like 1 apple, 2 bananas, 3 oranges, 7 mangoes, so on. And counting books, 1 book, 2 books, 3 books and so on. And 1 shirt, 1 eraser, 2 erasers and so on. These are all described with some number like 1, 2, 3 oranges, 3, so on. And the second one is telling time. For example, I wake up at 6 o'clock. My school starts at 8 o'clock. Brushing teeth 2 minutes. These are all indicates time with numbers. We also use numbers in our financial transactions. For example, please give me 500 rupees. The set of 3 books 399 rupees only. Your bill was 260 rupees. These are also we hear in our day-to-day life. We also use numbers in measuring the objects to know sizes, lengths and weights. For example, I bought 2 kgs of onions in the market. A pencil is about 15 centimeters long. A bag of rice is 5 kgs. A water bottle is equal to 2 liters. Normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. These are also described with some numbers. Doing basic maths, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, these are all requires numbers. I repeat again, doing basic maths, for example, addition, subtraction, multiplication or division all need numbers. I think you understood the importance of numbers in our day-to-day life through the above all examples. Numbers are the building blocks of mathematics, so you must know or learn about number concepts for solving your day-to-day life problems. When we think about numbers, we only think positive numbers, but most of the people don't think about negative numbers, radical numbers and fractions. First we learn about number sets for easy understanding of numbers. Set means it's a group. Number sets are grouped into sets based on their properties. Here are the 6 types of number set. The first one is natural numbers. It is denoted by capital N. The number starts from 1 to infinity. Therefore, natural numbers n is equal to the set of 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on infinity. These numbers we use to count objects in our day-to-day life. And the next one is whole numbers. These are denoted by capital W. The whole numbers contain all natural numbers and 0. Therefore, whole numbers W is equal to the set of 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on infinitive. And the next one is integers. These are denoted by capital Z. Integers contains all negative numbers and 0 and all positive numbers. Therefore, Z is equal to the set of minus infinitive to infinitive. And the fourth one is rational numbers. These are denoted by capital Q. The numbers that can be written as a fraction of two integers. Let those two numbers are P and Q. Then Q not equal to 0. If Q is equal to 0, the fraction not defined. So Q is equal to not, for example, 1 by 2 minus 3 by 4, 5 by 1, 23 by 7, 44 by 7, so on. These are called fractional forms. These are belongs to rational numbers. And the fifth one is irrational numbers. These are cannot be written as a fraction form. Their decimals go on forever without repeating. For example, root 2, pi. Suppose pi is equal to 3.121416 and so on. In this expansion, there is no value continuously not repeat. So these are belongs to irrational number set. And the next one is real numbers. These are denoted by capital R. This set contains all rational and irrational numbers. Basically, any number that can show on number line, that those numbers belongs to real number set. And the last one is complex numbers. This set denoted by capital C. These numbers are in the form a plus ib. Here I represents negative value inside the root. For example, 2 plus 3i, 1 plus minus 1 plus I and so on. I think you understood the number concepts also. Here is a simple mind map of number sets to help you remember them easily. That is, natural numbers belongs to whole numbers belongs to integers belongs to rational numbers belongs to real numbers belongs to complex. This simply writes n belongs to capital W belongs to Z belongs to capital Q belongs to capital R belongs to capital C. This symbol is called subset. Subset means belongs to. We are going to our next topic. Opposite of numbers. The opposite of a number is the number that is the same distance from 0 on a number line but on the other side. We are trying to understand the number line. If we observe the number line, 0 is the middle between the positive numbers and negative numbers. For example, plus 4 is the 4 steps to the right of 0 and minus 4 is the 4 steps to the left of 0. Therefore, opposite numbers are same distance from 0 but those are an opposite in direction. For example, the opposite of 2 is minus 2. Opposite of minus 4 is 4. The opposite of 3 is minus 3. I repeat again. The opposite of 2 is minus 2. The opposite of minus 3 is 3. And the opposite of 4 is minus 4. Is it clear? Herein we observe two main core ideas about opposite numbers. The first one is opposite of 0 is 0. Because 0 has no constant value. 0 has no positive and no negative value. It's a constant value. Therefore, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. And the second one is when you add the opposite numbers, the result is 0. For example, 8 plus minus 8 is equal to 0. Minus 12 plus 12 is equal to 0. And 27 plus minus 27 is equal to 0. And so on. A plus of minus a is equal to 0. I think you understood the idea of opposite numbers. Why do we learn opposite numbers? Understand the positive and negative values. For example, the set of minus 6, 12, 23, minus 4, 4, minus 8. In the above set contains some numbers. If you want to separate the negative values and positive values, then you have to know about main idea of opposite numbers. Therefore, negative numbers is equal to the set of minus 5, minus 6, minus 8. And positive numbers is equal to the set of 4, 12, 23. And the next one is solve equations like x minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 7. X plus 9 is equal to 0. That implies x is equal to minus 9. X plus 15 is equal to 0. That implies x is equal to minus 15. In this case also requires idea of opposite numbers. And the next one is think of money. Think of money. In our bank account, we see sometimes plus 100 rupees and minus 100 rupees. Plus 100 means you gain the 100 and minus 100 represents you lost the 100 rupees. Sometimes you use opposite numbers in profit and loss. And I'm talking about also C level, positive and below level. I think you understood the opposite numbers. Here I give you the quick practice about opposite numbers. First one is find the opposites of number 9 is minus 9. The opposite of minus 11 is 11. The opposite of 0 is 0. Thank you all. See you again with our next topic.